It's week 2 of the National Football League, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Giants and the Raiders, just ahead on E.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. On the return is Mason. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, drafted back in 2019 out of Washington State. It's Gardner Minshew.
He's coming off one of those games, Mike, where he just wasn't good enough. I mean, he wasn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. He was good at times. He just wasn't good enough times. And I think when you're playing the quarterback position and all of the focus is on you, your play has such a direct correlation between wins and losses that when you don't play your best, the magnifying glass is on you. So he needs to bounce back this week. He needs to be more productive in the passing game, generate more big plays, and then eliminate the turnovers. He cannot continue to throw the ball to the other team.
Here's 2nd and 9. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Having the ability to move your running back to the widest receiver, they call those the #1 receiver, meaning he's the closest to the sideline. It really forces a defense to show their hand. Do we keep a corner out there, and I know it's zone, or do I move a linebacker or safety out there, and now you tell the offense that it's man coverage? So the versatility and the chess piece that is the running back position, it could do so much to help not only the play caller, but also the quarterback.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They're going to go play action now with Minshew. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
It is 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Minshew. That's going to be caught. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Raiders send their punt team out. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to one score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the 4th quarter, this thing's within one score. They're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And he did all he could, but he's going to be forced out at the line of scrimmage, well short of a first down. On fourth down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. Whoa! Oh, how about that hit? Wow! He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Raiders offense ready now for their second drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Minshew. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Vegas.
But think back to their first possession of this game, Mike. It resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6.
And this one is blocked. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense ready to take over for their second possession. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And that's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. And now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
He'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. He'll look to throw. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Motion man is Hyatt. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over.
The Raiders offense about ready to take over once more. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll begin here on the ground. Oh, the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense. And now, following the turnover, we have an injured player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. Second and a yard. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Tight end going in motion here. A run on first and goal. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we'll get a second and goal when we return. The line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal. Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back.
Pre-snap, the quarterback really liked this man matchup on his running back. He's thinking the speed of the back in the flat can run away from that defender. So give him a lot of credit. The speed and awareness to keep up with him and bring him down for no gain.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. He'll drop to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Giants. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Mason. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Drive will start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Minshew to the air on second down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. Third down coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw once more, here's Minshew. Finding his tight end, Mayer.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Play action now with Minshew. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
Watch the pursuit by this defensive end. The quarterback tries to escape the pocket, but he just keeps on chasing him, and he closes that ground in a hurry and brings him down for a big sack.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll try and throw with Minshew. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders move out front. It's 9-7.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They trail by 2. And we'll start this drive with 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll get this out to the left flat. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. He'll try and run for the first with Singletary. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Here's Matt Araiza now, as he's on to punt for the Giants. Whoa. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. Now Minshew. Going to get that complete. Jacoby Myers. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. It's 1st down, and they'll run. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Lucas Van Ness, the former 1st-round pick, there to make the tackle. Second and 7. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense. Still 2nd down.
They'll fake the give, and now it's Minshew. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. On play action, here's Minshew. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
By Lucas Van Ness. A 3-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 5.
Third and 5. Minshew. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he missed it. It's no good. And their lead remains at 2. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his man. That's Neighbors.
Holding offense.
In motion, it's Robinson. Back to throw. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down. They'll throw out of the gun. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, New York.
Motion man is Hyatt. Now, fake. Oh, they're on him with a flash, and he's lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. As they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 1st half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to the air one more time. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. The Giants field goal unit out on the field. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. His kick is good. And the Giants get 3 here late in the 1st half to take the lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Raiders offense going to get it one final time in this 1st half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. As they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Minshew. He's going to run it. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down. Minshew going to look to throw. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Giants offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. They'll begin with a zone read. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. John Runyon, the guilty party. Motion man is Hyatt. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He runs with it.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. Now a give up the middle. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll stick with him again. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. Motion man is Hyatt. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They'll come up here. First and 10. They put Adams in motion. Look to hit him with the jet sweep here to begin this drive. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
Here's 2nd and 2. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. And that's a first down. Of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll be 3rd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. And next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
3rd down and 9. Minshew going to look to throw again. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike, but 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
They get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Giants offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Andrew Thomas, guilty there. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. He'll drop to throw. This one complete to Atwell. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw. He's got his man, Wan'Dale Robinson. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. He'll look to throw. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come. So the field goal here gets you the late lead. You gotta think you want 6 when you have it first down and goal. They'll run here with Singletary. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Atwell sent in motion here. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain.
You could see the quarterback once he got this snap. He was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
He'll try and run, and it's Singletary. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
A field goal here gets you the lead, and as a head coach, if you don't have the utmost confidence in your offense, you're not even trying this.
The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. Here's carry number 1 for the former Bulldog, Zamir White. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
Brought down at his own 8-yard line. A gain of 3.
The Raiders have their punt team out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Giants offense ready for this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Now he takes off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Back to throw. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
They'll stick to the ground, and he will have a Giants first down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. They'll run here. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll run. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal.
Now this time they'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case.
Gun, here's a run up the gut, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. This looks like a design run, and he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal. So now, a big spot coming here. This to grab a late lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys...
Now, on the return, he has lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Here is 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Here's Minshew now on 1st and 10. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Up the middle they go. And he'll be taken down. And the Giants here will use the 1st of their timeouts. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. Here's a run. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No two-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Now a timeout. Giants. That is their 2nd. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's going to be caught.
Finding yourself down. Timeout. This is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
So this one, a win for the Raiders. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And are going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.